I have some questions and concerns about the bill. Um, just let me ask the author, as far as the remarks about being unconstitutional, have you been advised by legislative counsel as to the constitutionality of this bill?
So, as you know, conversations with legislative counsel are privileged. So, I'll answer the question from my own perspective, but not reveal that privilege. So, I do not believe, nor does the analysis state, as I'm sure you've read, that this is unconstitutional. It differs significantly from the prior legislation, the FACT Act, that was overturned by the Supreme Court, in that that decision said you could not force these centers to speak in any way, to provide disclosures. This does not. It merely prohibits false, misleading advertising, which is obviously already lawful.
And I heard you say the concern is false information, bias counseling, aggressive counseling. I've heard same complaints about Planned Parenthood centers. So would this law allow a private citizen to sue Planned Parenthood if they were engaging in similar conduct?
The bill applies to anyone providing pregnancy-related services. It's content neutral.
So Planned Parenthood could be sued under your bill.
If they provided false information.
Okay. And I want to thank you for being here today. It's very hard to come and testify publicly. I've personally seen the great work that these centers do. I have Corona Life Services in my district and Riverside Life Services. Young, especially young pregnant women, they're very scared. They don't know what to do. And these centers provide support, and they also provide resources to abortion services if that's what they want. But what these centers do is make sure that they know what their options are, and they have resources available and support if they want to have the child. I think really this bill is about, are we pro-choice or are we pro-abortion? And if we're pro-choice, we need to allow these centers to operate with some latitude. They're privately funded. They get no tax assistance, unlike Planned Parenthood, which is a government subsidized. So I would urge my colleagues to, if you're pro-choice, let these centers do what they do. It's already unlawful to engage in misleading advertising. There's no reason to put a target on these centers' backs. So I'll be opposing respectfully. Thank you, Mr. Chair.